it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hi, hey, what's up? Please hit that subscribe button below so you can follow me and see when I upload more videos and not miss out on anything. But if you're not new, hello, welcome back. I just wanted to share with you guys some of my Holy Grail products. This video is going to be strictly beauty or like skincare products, and then I am going to have a separate video for my Holy Grail makeup products. But so for this video, it is just going to be skincare. This is some of the stuff that I repurchase and buy over and over and over again and borderline like have panic attacks if I'm about to run out of, and then I have to go buy them like with the quickness. This is going to be stuff that's tried and true, tested. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm not saying that all this stuff might work for you as well, but I'm just saying this stuff is definitely what works for me. It's what I continually grab and go to and buy. So I wanted to share these products with you to maybe show you some new products or maybe some products that you weren't really sure about. So I just wanted to show you my Holy Grail stuffs. A little bit about my skin. I do have really oily skin, especially like in my forehead and like around my noseness, all that. So I do have oily skin and it is very acne prone, especially it's really affected by what I eat and then obviously hormonal acnes that I get to. I do have a good handful of stuff. It's all over on this side. So I'm going to be pretty quick going through everything. Just know this is all the stuff I love. And if you're familiar with my channel at all, you know I do like my things at a better, more affordable price point. So all of these things I'm going to share with you today in this video are going to be, they're basically all pretty affordable price. So let's just get into it. I've already talked too much. Okay, so I'm going to start first with some kind of random, not necessarily skincare stuff, but just like routine stuff that's like Holy Grail for me, even in my all-around beauty makeup routines. So the first thing that I'm going to share with you is just eye drops, especially for around like this time, around like spring and summertime. The allergies are not the beeswax. These are some of my favorite eye drops from the drugstore. It comes in like a bigger box. You can get them from like anywhere basically, but they're on the floor now. These are literally the best ones ever to use. I use these before I start my makeup at all, just because every morning I wake up and my eyes are like bloodshot and I look like a vampire. I have a lot of different kinds of the Rohto. I use all of them, whichever one pick and choose. They are kind of pricey compared to some of the other eye drops, but these are the best. Also, something that's a little less exciting is just a chapstick, and this is the Einstein Lip Therapy. I use this every night before I go to sleep, like literally every night. I love it. It's just like a really clear, like it looks like there's nothing in there, but there's still so much product in here. It's just a really nice like lip treatment. It's like a really nice cooling effect, and I cannot go to sleep without putting chapstick on my lips literally every night. So this is my favorite. I don't know if you can get it in stores anymore, but I have seen it on Amazon. So I will include a link in the description box below for where you can buy these from Amazon, but these are amazing, like so good. For another thing from Amazon, it is the replacement heads for the Clarisonic. Now, the Clarisonic itself is obviously not really too budget friendly, especially considering there's so many like dupes for the Clarisonic. But so I just have this one. Actually, my sister gave it to me because she didn't like it for her skin. But I am obsessed with the Clarisonic. I have the Mia too. This is the replacement head. This is actually not one of the Clarisonic brush heads. This is one of the replacements from Amazon that are like a fraction of the price, and they still work so amazingly. So I always buy my replacement heads from Amazon. Again, I will include the link in the description box below of exactly like which ones I buy, whichever one it is online. This is what it looks like when it comes in the mail, like seriously. All of them come in here. I think I got, this is a set, yeah, it's a set of 3 replacement heads. It's literally, guys, the same exact thing as the Clarisonic brand replacement heads from like Ulta or Sephora. If you buy the replacement heads from Ulta or Sephora, I think they're $30. And these are like maybe 13-ish. The exact price will be in the description box below. Lastly, for the less exciting bits, I wanted to share the Nair face cream. I swear by this, and I got mine from Rite Aid. That's why it has that on her face. But I tell everyone to use this. I do have a lot of like little baby fuzz that I'm sure no one else can see, but it bothers me, and I can see it through my makeup, and I feel like it makes my makeup just look not as nice. So I like literally take off all of the hair on my face, like even like around like in here. I just have like really teeny tiny baby hairs, but it bothers me. Everyone's got their little thing, and my baby hair is mine. But so to take off those baby hairs, I love using this Nair hair removal face cream. This is the moisturizing one. I find that first off, you definitely only want to leave it on your skin for no more than 10 minutes. Like follow the directions or you'll get a burn, because I've done that before. This leaves my skin so smooth. Like after I use this too, I feel like my pores just kind of shrink up. I don't know, it's like amazing. I love the way my skin feels after this. My makeup goes on so nicely. It's just beautiful. This video is not sponsored at all. I purchased all of this stuff with my own cash money mullahs, that guap that I made. So yeah. So I have only one face wash that is a holy grail, all the way staple for me, just because my skin, I like to kind of change it up with my skin so I don't get too used to anything really. This has been a mainstay in my routine for so long. It is the Noxema Classic Clean. It's just the original deep cleansing cream. I love this. I hear a lot of mixed reviews about it. Some people either love it or really, really hate it, but I like it. I use this mostly in the mornings when my face is really breaking out, because I also like to use it as a spot treatment under my makeup in the mornings. I use if I have really bad breakouts, I'll use a stronger spot treatment at night. I really like using this one in the morning though, because it doesn't like disrupt the way that my makeup applies. Like, I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but sometimes when you put stuff on on your skin, underneath your makeup, you'll be able to tell that like your makeup kind of skips in places, and sometimes it's because of the stuff that you're putting on your skin before your makeup. But this doesn't do that. And I've noticed that with other spot treatments, so I really like this. I use it as a face wash, and then I'll dry my face and everything, do my toner, and then use this as a spot treatment, let it dry. So it's just a really white cream. It's really cooling. It has a really strong scent. Like if you know what the Vicks Vapo Rub stuff smells like for when you have like a cold, it kind of smells like that. I think it's because of the eucalyptus oil that's in it, but not too pricey either. I usually get this from like Walmart for like maybe $6, I want to say. So now I wanted to mention first the face wash, but I'm just going to mention all 3 things because it's the same brand. I really, really enjoy the Nip Fab stuff for the skin. I have had hits and misses through the Nip Fab brand, but this is definitely a hit that I found. This is just the Nip Fab. It says it's the Glycolic Cleansing Fix. So this is their Glycolic whatever line. So this is just the face wash of it, and this is a new purchase, but I'm already obsessed with it. I just really feel like it does a really good job of deep cleaning my skin. I use this every so often, but whenever I use this, I use the next 2 products with it. So like I use it kind of like a 3-step face wash. So I use this one first. This is just a foaming facial cleanser with glycolic acid and cleansing olive oil. So I really like this one. It's not too bad in price. I know a lot of times, especially from like CVS, they might do one, get one like 25 or 50% off. So that's when I usually buy my Nip Fab stuff from there, or from Ulta. They do 50% off too. Then I will go in with the mask. And so this I like to use when my skin is nice, but I feel like it might start to break out soon because I do have that acne prone skin, which is not fun. This is the Glycolic Instant Fix Mask. Love this mask. I'm a total mask girl, and I feel like a lot of us are, but this is one of my favorite. It says on the back, high potency pore tightening gel mask to perfect and exfoliate the complexion. I love this stuff. Seriously, it really does tighten up your skin. It tightens up your pores. I'm just obsessed with it. My skin feels so nice and tight after using this, so I definitely use a good moisturizer when I'm done with all of this stuff. And again, this is why I only use these little glycolic things maybe once a week, maybe. Depending on how my skin is throughout that month, I might even only use these once or twice a month because I feel like it's so deep cleaning and so tightening. After the mask, I'll go in with the serum. And so this is the Nip Fab Glycolic Fix Overnight Purifying Gel. It's one of my favorite serums of like all time. And this one says it's a nighttime clarifying system for dull, oily skin. It helps to resurface and purify skin by gently lifting dead cells dead skin cells away. I just love it. The only thing with this one though is I find not all types of moisturizers can go on top of it very well. I have to be really careful about the moisturizer that I use after this, and I let this sit and dry on my face for a good at least maybe hour. Just really let this soak in, and then you have to kind of play around with what moisturizers will work on top of it, because some moisturizers just make it clump up and I feel like it's taking it off of my skin. That's the only thing with that, but I do love this little like 3 kind of step system from KnitFab. Another overall brand that I love is Ole Henriksen. I've mentioned this so many times in a couple of different haul videos because I'm just obsessed with like everything by Ole Henriksen because it's just amazing. I have a couple masks and a face wash. The first thing that really got me hooked was the Firm Action Mask, and I've talked about this before. Again, it's a really nice tightening, basically a clay mask, the one that's still like almost gone, but I have another one. Thank the Lord. This is the Pore Refining Mask that removes impurities with fine clays and herbs. Love this on my skin. And I usually get these from TJ Maxx or Marshalls because they're only $10 from there, which is amazing. So if you can find it there, I definitely say snatch those babies up. And then for a face wash, this is actually a face scrub. This is the Ole Henriksen Sugar Glow Face Scrub. Obsession. Might be a little hard to get your hands on, especially because I'm getting it from TJ Maxx and Marshalls, but if you can find it, it's great. It smells so good. It's so nice on my skin, and I just feel like my skin is just like rejuvenated. Great use of words there. If you really want a really nice scrub, this is so good. And then lastly, just sticking with the same brand, Ole Henriksen, another one of my holy grails is this under eye cream. I am a huge stickler on like under eye creams, and I think it's just because I've always kind of had an issue with like dark circles and like heavy wrinkles under my eyes, and I'm like still young, and I've had that even when I was in like high school. Like my mom thought it was like a serious problem when I was in middle school because it was. But anyways, so it's kind of left me scarred. So ever since then, I've just been really adamant about using under eye creams because I think it's really important. This is my all-time favorite under eye cream. It is just the Ole Henriksen. It is the Fresh Start Eye Cream. It says it's for all skin types and it's anti-aging. Nourishes with antioxidants to diminish lines and wrinkles. Love this. I put this on every single morning before my makeup because it does well under my makeup, which again, not all products do work okay under makeup, but this does. I usually get this from TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and I think it's like $10. I think all of the Ole Henriksen stuff is like $10. So it's just a white cream, and you need like the tiniest amount of this stuff goes such a long way. So love this. It's gonna last you so long, and it's only $10. Next, I'm going to mention a toner that I've already talked about in a couple videos, but I bought it so recently and it's already such a holy grail for me that it's like life-changing because it just like changed my skin. So I'm not going to go too much into it because I've already talked about it. Just know I'm obsessed. It is the Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel. This is the Pore Perfecting Toner. This is the one that I really like to use in the day when my skin isn't really breaking out, but I want to keep and make sure that my pores stay nice and small and not visible at all. Not much to say about it, except the fact that you should try it because this stuff is great. It is so great. It gently cleanses, conditions pores to maintain clear, smooth, and balanced skin without over drying. Now for a like serum or a face oil, I'm obsessed with vitamin C oil. I just am. I do not know why. I just love it at night. It's so nice. This is just the 100% natural vitamin C serum. It's by the brand Natural Oilology Beauty Oils. I just picked mine up from TJ Maxx or Marshalls because they're super inexpensive there. I think this is maybe at the most $10. This might not be the best one out there to get. I'm sure there's better ones, maybe even at like Whole Foods or something, but these do great for me. I use them all the time. And I have oily skin, and this stuff is still amazing. I do like maybe 2 or 3 drops all over my face, down my neck, and then right in this kind of area. And I just feel like it's really amazing and moisturizing, but not being like overly gross. I use this only at night, and seriously, you have to use the one that has the dropper. There's some that have like a pump or something that's like a gel, but you want the oil. Make sure you get the oil. I always look for a pumper. A pump? It's a dropper. The dropper. Always look for the ones in the dropper because that way you're going to actually be getting the oil. So like on here it says serum, but it's oil. The only thing with the vitamin C oil though, I don't really tend to use this if my skin is really freaking out and I have a lot of acne happening. I tend to stay away from this just because I don't want to moisturize those spots too much. I want those to dry out. So I stay away from the oil when I'm having breakouts. Alrighty, then for some moisturizer, I'll start with my all-time favorite moisturizer. It is this guy. It is just the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I've loved this for so long. It's just never done me wrong. I use this only in the morning because it's nice to use, again, under my makeup. It doesn't disrupt anything going on with my face. So I really like this one. It is clinically proven to relieve dry skin, moisturizes for 24 hours, and it's fragrance free. It says on here it's dermatologist tested, and it's just something that I've been purchasing and repurchasing and repurchasing over and over again because I love it. I feel like these actually go on sale sometimes at the drugstores, maybe like buy one get one 50% off, and that's when I tend to buy these. After I go in with my Aveeno moisturizer, especially in the summertime, but you should be doing it all year long, I follow up with a sunblock for my face. And this is my all-time favorite one. It is the Hawaiian Tropic. It is the Silk Hydration Face Oil-Free Lotion Sunscreen. It does have an SPF of 30, and I just really like this one. Again, it doesn't mess up my makeup, blah, blah, blah. How many times can I say that? But I love that it's got a little pump on it, and the smell is amazing. It just smells like a Hawaiian tropical getaway. It just smells so good. I just smile as I put this on every morning. I just make sure I take it like a really nice deep breath and just smell it, and it's a great start to my day. This guy is. Now I want to share with you guys some of like my holy grail, kind of like DIY type beauty or like skincare secrets, but they're DIY type stuff. So the first thing I'm going to share with you guys is apple cider vinegar, because it is a all the way beauty and health, I don't even know the word for it, but it is just the miracle of beauty. This one that I have here, I'll go on this side because there's better lighting. This is just the HEINZ Unfiltered All Natural Apple Cider Vinegar. This one is with the mother. It's raw and unpasteurized. You can get apple cider vinegar from just about anywhere. As far as I know, and I've read and heard, it's best to get it with the mother, and it's also best to get it if it's raw and unpasteurized. That way you know it's, I guess, just more organic, more natural, the best quality. I swear by apple cider vinegar for like so many things. I always have to have apple cider vinegar. You can get it from grocery stores. I sometimes get mine from Trader Joe's, but I find that these ones are better from like Walmart, Target, or just the regular grocery store. First, I use it as a toner. If my skin is just not clearing up, no matter, like I can just do anything and everything to try to help it, it's not clearing up, I like to use apple cider vinegar as a toner after I wash my face, but only at night because I feel like that smell just kind of sticks with you. Only at night I use it as a toner. Also, when my skin is acting up, I might drink it. I do my favorite apple cider vinegar drink that's just apple cider vinegar, water. Sometimes I just drink it with water. Other times I'll add either honey, or I'll add aloe vera juice, or I'll add cranberry juice to it as well. So I just kind of change it up. You just kind of go with what you feel you like best to clean out your body and whatever. Drink it though if you find your skin is not clearing up, and or use it as a toner. I also like to use it if I start to get like really bad like dandruff in my hair, like my skin on my scalp is just like drying out. Just mix this with water, like equal parts, and spray it in your hair, and really make sure you get it on your scalp, and then let it sit on there for maybe like 30 minutes, and then wash your hair, and it just dries up all of that nastiness on your scalp. It's amazing. Apple cider vinegar, you need in your life. And so speaking of the apple cider vinegar, I also use it with another one of my holy grail products, which is another face mask. So this one isn't so much of a DIY, but since you have to mix it, it's kind of like a DIY. This is the Aztec, the Indian healing clay, which I know was like a huge thing forever ago, but I'm still obsessed with this stuff. I did kind of more recently purchase it finally, and I cannot live without it. It is the best face mask ever if you want something that's really, really, really deep pore cleansing. This is amazing. And I feel like my skin just goes, we gotta straighten up our lives. Like, it's crazy. It might burn a little bit. When it starts to burn, I leave it on for maybe like 2 more minutes and then I'll take it off. Just because I am mixing it with the apple cider vinegar. I like mixing it better with this instead of water because it just doesn't do as well with water. To get the best cleaning from this, definitely use apple cider vinegar, which is why I wanted to mention it first. But these guys, if you have acne prone skin, at least for me it works. I would try it out. Get it from Amazon. I'll include the link in the description box below for where you can get this guy because it's amazing. And another DIY face mask that I like, and this one is actually a DIY, is Turmeric face mask. I think that's how you say it. Turmeric? I say turmeric. So I usually get my spices and everything from Trader Joe's because they're only $1 from there, like literally $1, and you get so much. Turmeric masks I love. Again, I have acne prone skin when my skin's really acting up acne wise. I like to do turmeric sometimes, so I just kind of shuffle between the different kinds of face masks I have depending on the severity of my acne and maybe how long it's been sitting on my face and just won't budge. But if I have pretty mild acne happening, like not too many spots, I'll go with this because I do like the effect that it has on my skin overall. It does stain your skin a little bit, so I would be wary of that. You want to make sure you really wash it off well and maybe not have like a whole photo shoot the next day or something. But I love it. So for my turmeric mask, I mix turmeric powder and then I add honey. It's best to use raw organic honey, but I just use whatever honey I have. So just add a little bit of honey and then I add almond milk to it instead of water. I don't know why, I just feel like it works best with turmeric, almond milk, and then the honey. Kind of find the mix of like the amounts that works best for you to cover your face and everything. But I find typically you only maybe need like, I want to say like half a teaspoon of this, a little teeny bit of honey, and then a little bit, you want to add the almond milk in really slowly. Add a little bit first because you can always add a little bit more, but you can never take it away. You'll be adding and wasting your turmeric powder if you add too much almond milk too fast. Just so you know. So lastly, for my DIY and for my last holy grail staple thing in my whole beauty skincare routine is my DIY lip plumping mask that I used to talk about all the time. It's actually been a while since I did it, but every night I'm like, oh, I should do my lip mask. I should do my lip mask because I really feel like it's really helped my lips. Now I obviously have a good size like bottom lip, but I'm always like so weird feeling about my top lip because it's like non-existent. It's like not there sometimes. I like to play hide and seek or something. So I like to use any kind of lip plumping type product really all the time. So I have a couple different lip glosses that I throw on at least once a day because I feel like you should constantly treat your lips to keep them nice, plump, and full. One of my all-time favorite DIYs is my lip plumping mask, I like to call it, because I leave it on for like 30 minutes. What it is, it's just cayenne pepper and some cinnamon mixed together, and then you put it in petroleum jelly, or what else is petroleum jelly called? Petroleum jelly. Vaseline. Mix in some like Vaseline or petroleum jelly, and then you just add these in there. I like to add a lot, but really start off with what you can handle because it does really like burn your lips. But I've really worked my way up from a little bit of cayenne pepper to a lot. But I usually do equal parts of cayenne pepper, equal parts cinnamon, and then on top of the Vaseline. I don't know why I can't remember what it's called. I usually keep mine mixed just so that it really sits and like soaks up into all the Vaseline and it like creates like the juices. It sounds really gross. I just feel like it works best if it's been sitting in there for a long time. So if you see how dark it is, that's because of how much cayenne pepper and like cinnamon is mixed in there. So again, it's really, you work your way up to what you're able to tolerate on your lips, and also work up to the amount of time you can leave it on your lips. I used to only be able to leave it on for like 5-10 minutes, and then I was like, okay, this is burning, I have to take it off. But now I just all the way fill in my lips, like all the way fill in. Like you put a lot, like the way my lips are covered right now with color, I do it with that. And then I leave it on for maybe like 15, 20, maybe even 30 minutes depending if I can tolerate it or not. And also I keep keep an eye on it to make sure it's not giving you like that like heat rash type thing around your lips as well. So it's definitely something to kind of play around with. I wouldn't jump like head first, full body into that kind of lip plumping mask with the cayenne pepper and cinnamon, but I really feel like it's a mask type thing that you should be doing, that you should leave on your lips for as long as you can tolerate it. And I definitely have noticed nice plumping amounts in my top lip that I've noticed. It's a very subtle change, but I've noticed it. Probably no one else has noticed it, but the fact that I can see the difference makes me keep doing it. So that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully it opened up your eyes to maybe some new products that you've been wanting to try out, or maybe even shown you some new products that you didn't even know about. So please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Yeah, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.